Hey kiddos, it's Mrs. Rawlings. I am doing something a little different this week. Mrs. Miller and I are taking turns on Fridays putting out some videos for you, just like your teachers are putting out some videos for you. Today I am going to do an obstacle course. I would like to do a little map first so that I can get some ideas out on my paper and then go outside and create it. An obstacle course is just simply some challenging activities that you can do or some activities that you can do in a series, and you'll just go ahead and get them mapped out on your paper and then go outside and try to create that. I'm going to use all kinds of things that I can find around my house, and hopefully you'll be able to find some things too. Always ask permission before you take anything, of course. You can do an obstacle course inside if you would like, or if your parents say that it's okay, or your family says that it's okay. In the gym, we've done something similar to an obstacle course. We did some relay racing, and we did them in teams, and we ran down, and we ran around things, and we tossed chickens, and we don't have those materials here to use at our houses, so we just have to go around and we have to improvise. We have to kind of look around and find things that we might not normally use and use them in a different way. So, on my obstacle course, I just kind of wrote in the middle, obstacle course. And now I'm going to go ahead and draw some lines. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. And those lines, I'm going to say I have to do some high knees. I have to put my knees up very high as I run through here. I can use baseball bats, I can use sticks, I can use whatever I can find laying around. I could use jump ropes laying out, I could use string, I could use, there's so many things to use. I'm gonna write on here, high knees. That way I don't forget that's what I wanted to do there. The next one, I have a tree, so I've kind of looked at the area where I can play, and depending on what size your area is, you can decide what things you can do in that space. It doesn't have to be a big space. I have a tree though out here that I want to utilize for my obstacle course. So I'm just gonna draw a little tree here, and that's going to remind me I'm going to use that tree. And then I'm going to do some dashes around here as I want to slide, which is just step together, and remember a slide, you go sideways. So I have that visual there for you, a tree with some little dashes to go around it to remind me to slide. I'm also going to write that word, sound it out, slide. And if you need help, ask somebody around your home. If you don't want to write the words out, you certainly don't have to, but it's always good to try. And you can use your kid writing, and it doesn't have to be exactly as it's supposed to be as long as you've tried your best. The next one I'm going to do, I looked around earlier and I found these cones. I have these little cones from the girls. My kids, they play sports. They play field hockey. And maybe you have some cones too from the sports you play. Maybe from your soccer or your football or whatever sport you might play. Maybe you've got something you can use. Maybe you just have some balls, some basketballs, or maybe you have anything at all could work. So you could even use cans. I'm going to put a little line going in and out and in, and I'm just going to do an arrow like this. So you're just going to do a run in, run out. I'm going to go as fast as I can, and I'm going to write that word run. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line here and a line here. And I'm going to have a space where I'm going to do a bear crawl. And we've done that with some of our other activities. If you follow my reminder, you could use a shoe at the beginning and a shoe at the end. Of course, not the ones you're wearing, but a different pair. Or you could use another set of sticks. You could use, we've got some field hockey sticks that I could put out. We've got other balls that I could use to put down there. Matter of fact, even if you want to maybe have a basketball, maybe you want to dribble from one spot to the next. Obstacle courses, use your imagination. There's so many things you can do. For this one, I'm going to do a bear crawl. So I remember I'm just going to make these little footprints down here. And then maybe I'll remember that this was my bear crawl. The last thing I'm going to do is skip. I love to skip. And I'm just going to do these long arrows to remind me that I'm going to skip. Skipping is just a step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. But I'm going to write the word down here, skip. And I'm going to write the word over here, bear crawl. All right, that's my map. And so now I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna find some of these materials to help me create my obstacle course. Hopefully you guys will stop the video at this point and go around your house or around outside, see what you can find so that you can do this fun obstacle course as well. Yours, of course, does not have to be the same as mine. Use your imagination. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so if you haven't done so already, here is the information to join my Remind Mrs. Rawlings 2019 special classes. You can text 81010 and put in your message area at DFF2977. So if you haven't done so yet, please do that, because I also have lots of other fun activities on there, and I will continue to add things to that as well. All right, so I just went around my house to find some things and went around outside to find a few things to help me create my obstacle course. This is how it turned out. Here I am getting ready to go outside and set her up. I will show you in just a moment what that looks like. Here I am outside with my map, and I've gathered a few things that I think will help me. Over here I found some sticks, and I put them all in a pile on the ground, so I had them. Set my sticks up right here. I made sure all the area was clear and there was nothing in my way. And I'm going to set out my sticks. I want to kind of make sure they're not too far apart so that I can do what I need to do. I put down that I needed 3 cones, so I found these 3 little things, and I told you before that you didn't have to use these things. You could certainly find something else, like little cans of soup or something, as long as you ask permission, of course. And then you're gonna lay those out. Now, I said I was using a tree, so here's my tree. Slide around the tree, and then I will run through my phone. All right, and I have my girls feel like these sticks they said I could borrow, so I'm gonna put those out here for my next part of my map, which was the bear crawl. A stick. Looking for a nice spot, here we go, and a stick. All right, and for the last thing I had on there, it was skipping. I'm just gonna use these 2 balls. I had 2 tennis balls that I'm gonna use for skipping. So after I do my bear crawl, I will come, I'll do that on there, tennis ball, and then back towards the beginning, I'm gonna place my other tennis ball, and it kind of makes a circle here. I'm gonna give it a try. High knees, high knees, high knees. Oh, slide, slide, step, sideways, step together around the tree. And then I'm gonna run, run, run. And now I'm gonna bear crawl, bear crawl, bear crawl, bear, bear. Oh, here I get to skip. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Done. Mess, since I have completed it a couple of times, and I did try to do better and better. You can even try another different day, and you can set up different obstacles each time. Now, I've got all these things in the yard. It's time to clean them up, put them back where I found them. Hope you guys had a lot of fun, and I'll talk to you again soon.